This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will be putting up another story with different news at about 9:30. I just wanted to wrap this up because more information came out, and just want to wrap all this up. So we got young mom, first of all, arrested in Atlanta for reckless driving. She was arrested in the morning and released 2 hours later. It was reckless driving. They just really want their money. They want to get that money from the fines and, the money you got to pay to get out and everything. So that's really nothing. She's down south driving crazy. Next up, so Casanova. Let's wrap this up. They're saying now they were using his interviews against him. You got to be careful when you go to these interviews. I don't care how much clout you think you want or need. Once you go into these interviews and you say too much, it's going to be used against you. When I used to do a lot of interviews, and when I was doing the Come Up DVD, I was doing the World Star stuff and everything, I used to warn people when they said certain things. I said, I don't think you should say this, because people are going to look at this. I mean, even back then, the hip-hop police were looking at DVDs. They were looking at everything. They were trying to get people, okay? And it's just not good, man. They're going to get too much information, and you're not your target. Why would you do that to yourself? You do not want to do that to yourself. So Casanova was a little too open in his interviews, and talking about Tekashi and everything. And then Tekashi got in, and then Tekashi gave them, they were paying attention to anything Tekashi and the Train 9 were doing. So, hey, who are these guys over here? Oh, Casanova. Let me look into this. And then they tie him to what is it called? The Gorilla Gang or something like that. I don't know. They had the chains and everything, and they said that he was using his social media. He was using them and everything to promote his stuff, and he was doing stuff for them. They'll tie it into a bunch of things now. He's looking at a big conspiracy. They had 6 wiretaps open on this guy, okay? 6 wiretaps. They pointed out that video, the gang anthem, Big Ape, 1.8 million views on YouTube. The defendants, they all appear in the video. It connects him to them. His Instagram pays homage to them all the time, they say. I don't know how they're going to be able to prove that. That's crazy. Then also, the government learned that Reed shares in some senior earnings. Also, they relied on members for protection and wire intercepts. I mean, everybody relies on their homies for protection. Come on, man. But, this is going to be hard to... They said provided protection and weapons. Hammers. I love that. They put hammers in quotes. Captured on high quality... Okay, the underlying conduct for which captured on high quality surveillance video. Concrete example of how he relied on the gang. And then they also talked about that diner situation. There was a clear surveillance video taken from diner in Manhattan in 2018 where he was seen lunging across the table at a person's cell phone, and a scuffle ensued. They probably mentioned I think they mentioned the Barclays in here. Convicted of robbery in the first degree. Public interviews, he admitted to actually poking inmates while incarcerated under those charges before. Remember, he did some time prior, and in these interviews, he gave them more information. I'm telling you, a lot of rappers do the work for these people. They're posting certain things and saying certain things in interviews, and you're really just doing their job for them. They love it. They love these interviews. They love everything. That's why I'm always like, do I want to put that in? I just warn people, are you sure you want that in? Are you sure you want this in? Or maybe we should do this. Don't show this, unless it's legal. Because, things are really looked at with a microscope now. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if other people mentioned in that Trey 9 case, that 9 Trey case, get indicted soon. It's sad, but I would not be surprised, because it just was like foreshadowing what they're really trying to do here. They're trying to get rid of these gangs backing rappers and everything, and they feel like they don't want these gangs going legit, because it just makes, once they have some legit money, they can wash it through that, and then they can do more stuff, or it just allows them to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they try to. I'm not saying it's right or whatever. So I think they put the gang tag on a lot of things. They could call a record label. They could call Def Jam a gang if they wanted to. It depends who they see as an enemy. It's crazy, man. As far as what else is here? Your average at oh, that was good. So on the next one we got. On the next video, we're going to talk about Young Buck developments with his stuff, Dark Low. Tiana Taylor is retiring. Yeah, right. If you really love music, you're never going to retire. She's just doing that for clout and attention to see how many people are upset about this. We already did the Young M.A. Asian Doll. We talked about that last one. Larsa Pimpen's Walk of Shame back to Scottie Pippen. I don't think that they'll title this stuff as anything. Isn't that crazy? They will do whatever. We never seen a monster like this before. Yes, we have. Yo, man. Someone said Larsa Pippen got traded more than Scotty. Yo, people are savages on the internet, man. I swear. Anyways. I'll check you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys so much. And just check back in 2 hours. And, we'll do this thing again, man. Appreciate you guys so much. I know there's a lot of updates on Casanova, but this is a really big thing that's going on right now. This is really, it's sad because, I feel bad for his family. Honestly, mostly for his family. He made mistakes. His family doesn't deserve to pay for him. I wish he was a little more responsible and didn't involve himself with the right stuff. I mean, he knew the microscope was on him. I would have fallen back all the way back. But that's just how I feel. I feel bad for his family. I always feel bad for the family. I feel bad for the families that certain stuff affected too. I don't think he was involved as they say he is, but they always try to say you were. So. You just got to know that from history that's what they do. Anyways, smash that like button. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. I'll check you guys in the next one.